So the directions to this say, identify the segment bisector of segment EF, then find the length of EF. So what did the word bisector mean in geometry? What does bisect mean? So think of dissect. It cuts something in the middle. Yeah, cut something in half, cut something in the middle. So in number 4, our line segment is being cut in half by this. Is it a point, line, plane, ray, segment? It is a ray. We're going to name the ray. When we name it, what direction does the arrow point? To the right. What would the first letter be? M. And then T. So our bisector is MT. After that, we need to find the length of EF. What do these tick marks mean? They are congruent, which means the same length. So it means the length of EM is equal to the length of 2x, is equal to the length of MF. Okay, so in that case, what is the length of EM? 6x. Okay, it'll be equal to the length of MF, which is 2x plus 4. So I'll always move the smaller x. So which is the smaller x here? 2x. It is a positive 2x. So how do I move the positive 2x across the equal sign? Subtract it. 6x minus 2x is 4x, and it equals 4. Last step, divide by 4, and x equals 1. Is that the final answer? It is not. What do I have to do with that? Plug it back in. So plug it in up here. 6 times 1, which is 6. So then what should the other side equal? 6. I would still recommend plugging it in as a way to check yourself. If they don't equal, which 2 times 1 is 2, plus 4 is 6. So they do equal, because obviously I've done this 6 times today. But on your quiz, I would recommend plugging into both sides just to check yourself. What is the full length of EF then? It is 12. 6 plus 6 is 12. Number 5, do we have a point, line, plane, ray, segment cutting through the middle of EF? It is a line. How will we name it? Line M. Is it going to be an uppercase or lowercase? Lowercase. Okay. I'm going to make this smaller. All right, and then we know that EM, the length of EM, is equal to the length of MF. What is the length of EM? X plus 15. What is the length of MF? 7x minus 3. So how do I move my smaller x, my 1x? I'm going to subtract it for both sides. 15 equals 7x minus x is 6x. Drop down that minus 3. I want to get 6x by itself. So what do I need to do that minus 3? I'm going to add it to both sides. 18 equals 6x. Divide by 6, and x equals 3. So I'm going to plug it in. 3 plus 15 is 18. Okay, this side will also be 18. So what is the full length from E to F? 36. Good, we've got one more. Number 6, what is cutting this segment in half? Point, line, plane, ray, segment is a point. How do I name it? Just a capital M. Because of these dashes, I know that EM, which is 3x minus 4, is going to be equal to MF, which is 5x minus 12. Which one is the smaller x? 3x. So how do I move it across the equal sign? subtract it. Negative 4 equals 2x minus 12. I want to keep 2x on this side, so I have to move that negative 12. I'm going to add it. What is minus 4 plus 12? 8. That'll equal 2x. So x equals 4. Alright, so then 3 times 4, 12 minus 4 is 8, which means this other side is 8. So then what is the full length of EF? 16. Perfect. Alright, we got one more. You want to write down the directions, find the midpoint. We're going to find the midpoint between these 2 points. So you'll want to write down these points, 3, negative 5, and 7, 9. Three, negative 5, and 7, 9. So when you're finding the midpoint between 2 points, we're going to use the midpoint formula, which is x1 plus x2 divided by 2, and y1 plus y2 divided by 2. Sorry, I'll give you a second. Alright, so you take your x's. You can label these x1, y1. This is my first coordinate. It's the x for my first coordinate, the y for my first coordinate. And you could say x2, y2. Alright, but what is the first x I'm going to plug in? 3. And my second x? 7. Alright, so 3 plus 7 is 10. 10 divided by 2 is 5. So that's first. The second, we've got y1, which is negative 5. So we're going to add our 2 y's together. Negative 5 and 9. Again, we're going to add the top. Minus 5 plus 9, which is 4. 4 divided by 2 is 2. So notice how I have my parentheses. I've got a comma. We're good to go.